passengers from all over the world land at Schiphol Airport. Suppose you were this passenger, may I invite you to come and see our country. We are now on a small boat not to China, but to Zealand, a part of our country consisting of 5 beautiful islands. Traffic on the water is very common in this country. And even cars are transported by boat. But if time is money, you are going to lose some. This little town called Zierikzee is a very old one. It was founded 11 centuries ago. Listen to the bells of the town hall. This little old town is always crowded with painters, and there are lots of nice subjects, also for my camera. The Dutch are clean, and even the sidewalk is cleaned every week with gallons of water. These are the things we are supposed to wear, on posters at least. In this little village called Haamstede, we have a good opportunity to see something of the fine landscape. Here we have a good view on the country which lies below the sea level. The farmers are busy with the harvest, and the people here are making hay. What is this? Oh, of course you know. It's a real Dutch mill. Let us have a closer look at it. The miller starts the mill by pulling a chain. The wind is strong enough to supply all the energy which is needed to grind the corn. Inside the mill, the meal is collected in bags, and so it has been done for centuries. Let us now go back to the sea. And as everywhere in the world, the youngsters like the sea and the beach. And if you don't like a swim, just paddling is also refreshing. The Hague is the town of the government, and in the heart of the city with its 600,000 inhabitants, you find several buildings with a very old history. But on the outskirts you find modern houses and modern offices. Watching the traffic, there is one thing which strikes you at once, and that is the great number of bicycles. The number is even so great that there are special bicycle paths indicated by this traffic sign. And perhaps you are wondering how we park all these cycles when we go shopping. Well, that is easy. Just look here. For a dime, the guard looks after your bicycle, and in summertime, thousands of cycles are gathered in Scheveningen, the international seaside resort. People from all over the world visit this favorite bathing place of the Netherlands. The very old weighing house is the center of the cheese market, which is held during summertime every Friday morning. Hundreds of visitors come to see this very attractive scene. The proof of the cheese is in the eating. These men with their colored hats are the famous cheese bearers. A special job which requires a lot of experience. This square in the center of Amsterdam is called the Dam. We might call it our national square because many national events have taken place in the heart of Amsterdam. Children are fond of these toys, little windmills which turn in the wind. What fun! And he is also a well-known character on this square. He draws pictures in a very short time. Ready while you wait. But he doesn't sell his pictures. You can give him some money if you like, just for the pleasure of seeing his work. The canals of Amsterdam are very famous and are still in the same condition as in the Middle Ages. And if you like old architecture, you may be interested in the hundreds of beautiful front walls of the houses along the canals. And what are they doing? They are waiting for a herring, which is cleaned while you wait by the fisherman. Don't you like raw herrings? We do. And here we read, "Shall I see you again? Please pay here." And he is also a character. He sharpens your knife and scissors and goes with his typical car through the streets and along the canals. Speaking about the canals, let us take one of the sightseeing boats and see what Amsterdam looks like from this side. For a short while we leave here the canals to see something of the harbour. Sorry that time was too short to show you more of our country, but I hope you enjoyed it. It is time for departure now. Well, have a good journey, and by the way, greetings to all my friends in the USA.